my channel. In today's video, I thought I'd do like a 6-month review of the planners I was using and the planners I'm planning on using for next 6 months. What's been working and what's been not working. Now, one of the things that I have been concentrating in the past maybe 3-4 months is creating habits. These are habits for my business, for my health, and for my personal life. It's just something that I have been really focusing on, and it seems to be working for me in all aspects. So before I get into my planners, I just wanted to talk to you about these habits. So I started my morning routine and creating it as a habit a long time ago, not just 3 months ago. I would say probably really working on it in the past 2 years. But in the past, I would say 6 months, I have really dialed it down and figured out things that are working for me. So one of my morning habits is getting up early. Now, I had moved it in 3 months ago to getting up at 4 a.m. But because I had started back with my home daycare, so that doesn't necessarily mean you have to do it, but it's just what's working for me. And from 4 till 6 is me time, and what happens during that time is I get up, get myself ready. I wash my face with very cold water, so it snaps me right out of it. I brush my teeth, go to the bathroom, get my workout clothes on, and then I head on downstairs. I make myself a pre-workout, which consists of pre-workout, my greens powder, my collagen powder, and just recently I have also added vitamin C, just because I have been finding I've been getting a little sick more often than usual with all these germs with the daycare kids they're bringing in, so I just needed a little boost. And then I head on downstairs, and this has been really part of the habit. Was I do my 10 pages of reading, I meditate, and I journal. Now, I have been doing the meditation and reading for quite a while, but the journaling and kind of writing out my goals was a new one for me. And for the planner that I have been using, which I mentioned at the beginning of the year, was the Daily Grind Planner, which is by Angie Belmar. She is on YouTube. You can check her out. She's also, I think she's still a Beachbody coach, but I'm not 100% sure. So this is a 4-month planner. Now, I'm still working in it because, like I said, it wasn't something that I was doing consistently. It is not dated, so it's a nice thing that I can just pick up where I left off, kind of thing. Will I be repurchasing it again? I am not 100% sure. It is a little bit on a high price. I think I paid $80 for it, Canadian, through Amazon. I am open to trying out different ones, just because I do find some things are in here that I might not, I'm not really using to its full potential. So the game plan on the right hand side, I have just been using it for past 2 weeks, where I write down. I do have a huge time blocking sheet, and I thought I had them printed out, but I couldn't find one to share with you. I will link a free PDF down in a description box that you can check out if that's something that you want to print out for yourself. It starts at 4 a.m. and then finishes at 10 p.m. So this one starts at 5 a.m. here. So I've been trying to utilize this space just to see if I really like it, but like I said, it's not really, there's not enough space, to be quite honest with you. And these don't forget things here, I don't, because I have other planners, I don't really find I use it. I have a whole great gratitude journal that I use at night, so I don't really use this one. What I do here is I write like a motivational quote in here, and then to feel amazing I will. I kind of repeat this thing in this planner as well, which I will get to soon enough. But so here are the top 10 goals for the month, top 10 to-dos for today. For towards those goals and then done almost or tomorrow. So I do use this part quite a bit. I do use the top 3 movers for today. So like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to be repurchasing this one again. I am open to trying new ones. I just have to see and find one that kind of has the things that I want. So that's what I've been using to journal in the morning, and then I kind of reflect from the day before and check off things that I have done, what I have not done, and then work from there. So that has been the one habit that I've been really trying to work on in the morning. Then once I have done my journaling, I do my reading, I meditate, and then I go and work out. That gives time for my pre-workout to kick in, and then off we go to work out. I do Beachbody, so I have lots of different workouts. If there's anything you would like to know more about Beachbody, just send me a message and I can send you all the information. So that was my 3 months ago, was to add the journaling into my morning routine. So my morning habits, to become a habit. And what I do, I stick to it for a month, and then if I don't do it every single day for that month, I repeat it again. Until it becomes a habit. Last month, I have really been focusing on my water intake. You know, you're supposed to drink half your water weight, half your weight in ounces of water per day. So I have been using this water bottle. It's the Water H, and I have been loving it. Now what's interesting about this water bottle, so it is stainless steel, it has quite the nice design on it. I picked a blue color, I think it's called Aqua, and like I said, it keeps the water nice and cool. The seal is pretty tight, but the really interesting thing about this water bottle is that it's smart. You have an app and it reads it, so every time you fill it up, you put it down and then it reads it to the app, measures how much water is in it. Then when you drink it, you put it down again, it reads it and records how much water you drank. You set your goal for your water, and you can work on that goal throughout the day, kind of keep you in check of how much you're drinking. I have a code as well as a link down below for you to check out, so make sure you check it out. Like I said, it is smart, it charges, comes with the charger, but I've been using it for, like I said, for 2 weeks before I had to charge it again. So the charge holds quite a bit, and I love it because it has a lid. I take it to the park with me, I take it everywhere. It has a little hook, you can hook it up to your stroller if you are using a stroller. It doesn't have a handle, so it fits nicely on the side of a backpack for your traveling, if you're traveling anywhere, or if you're using a backpack for school or whatnot. So I think it's a great water bottle if you want to track and make sure you stay on top of water. It certainly has helped me staying hydrated and drinking all the necessary water. And you know, when you drink all your water and you're watching what you eat, the weight just melts off. So that was my last month's habit. Now this month's habit, what I'm working on is gratitude. I want to do gratitude every single night before I go to bed. I want to write out 3 things that I'm grateful for that day. So I have been just using a random notebook from dollar store to do that. My next habit for next month will be skincare. I really want to get into a habit of a solid nighttime skincare routine. I have been really slacking. Sometimes I don't even wash my face of makeup before I go to bed because I'm just so tired. So I want to kind of do a little bit of research and kind of play around with the timing. Should I wash my face like 2 hours before bed so I actually get it all done and all the skincare done, so that way when it's time for bed, I just go lay down so I'm not too tired. So it is something that I'm going to be working on, and I will make sure I keep you in the loop and let you know how that's going. If you would like to know more about any of the other habits that I am planning on utilizing for the next 6 months, make sure you let me know, and I can certainly make a video of that and how's it going and how I am achieving these goals for these habits to become a habit. So now back to the planners. So I started off my year, so let me just show you with the planners that I started off were all of these planners. So this was my goal setting, as I already mentioned. This was my body partner business, my fitness from home business. This was my workout, my health planner. And then this one was my YouTube planner for all of my YouTube channels. If you do not know, I have 3 others besides this one. They are all linked in the description box. You can check them all out. And then this one was my kind of catch-all planner, but I have been using it also for home daycare now. I just found with all these other planners, I had the room in this one to use that for that, and it's been working great. So that's what I started off, and this is what I am left with now. I am finding myself not using this, and there's no point of decorating every page if I'm not going to be writing in it. I'm going to set it aside. The inserts that I added to them at the beginning of the year were undated, so I can always go back to it if I decide that I need to do that. This one was a 12-month planner that started June till June, so this one I finished in June, and towards the end of June I finally figured out how to use it for the fitness business. So I did switch to a different one just because it's how I operate. I like to keep things interesting. So I had ended up buying this one, and this is, I kept these so I can tell you exactly what it is. It is an 18-month undated. No, it is dated. It's from July till December, 18 months, and it is in Happy Brights, and it's a classic color block layout. And I picked specifically this one for the color blocking because, let me show you how I have been using it. So I am, let's see if I have a page. So I am using each of these blocks for a different thing that I am doing for the business. So my top part, I'm just going to switch it over here. I don't want to kind of give out, okay, I think this is okay. But anyway, so I am putting the first block for me. So this is what I was saying, to feel amazing, I will. So I put down workout, meditate, read, journal, gratitude. All those things go in here, and then I just check them off as I do them. Then here are people that I am sending invitations to, any other to-do that I need to be doing for my business, and then anybody that I'm connecting with outside of the invites here, and then follow-up goes on the bottom part. And then I have every day that I'm doing something different, so it says CEO day, so I am just using this to plan out my next week and figure out what I want to be posting for next week, and the type of invites, what I'm posting in accountability groups, and the menus that I'm sharing, the recipes that I'm going to be sharing, and all that stuff I figure out on Fridays for the following week. There are really interesting power hours that are led by our top coaches every week, so I like to do those on Saturday mornings, so that way I can get a lot of my work done during an hour a day of each day. So that's what goes in here, and then I just put down what I want. If I hear of a book or a podcast or a blog that I would like to read, I put it down here. So this has been really working for me. So I have been using it for past 2 weeks in this one, and then I have been doing similar setup in the other one for the month. And then I also use the July spread as well, and I put down what I'm working out, the program that I'm doing, any new programs that are coming out, or anything new that's happening for the month of July. I put that in here. And I like the fact that I can add these note pages in here too, where I write stuff, kind of a brain dump. So this I've been liking so far. It's been 2 weeks. I do love Happy Planner, so I am positive I'm going to be continuing to use this one for the 18 months. I don't see myself changing that. Now for the tracking food and everything, these, whenever I renew my membership, or you can buy them outside of the membership as well. Like, you don't have to renew your membership to get this. You can just buy it on its own. It's a food tracker, and because I am focusing on To Be Mindset this month, for the summer, I am using this to track all my food, and I can also track my mindset as well as my exercise, my pooping, and why today was great, me time, what I did for me time, and then all of my meals in here, as well as check off the water as I drink it, weight loss, hours of sleep. So it pretty much has everything in here that my big planner had, and I was finding that I was using this a lot more often than I was using the other planner. So I decided I'm just going to stick to this. I can also make my grocery list and take this in my purse to go grocery shopping. So it's kind of a all-in-one thing. And there's also a menu that you can write here for yourself if you want to have a menu at glance. I usually do a menu on a separate paper because it involves my whole family. So this one has been my YouTube planner. So let me just show you how I have been using it. I haven't really used these pages all that much. I find these, I never know what to do with these pages. I've watched videos to see how people are using this, and nothing is speaking to me. So, but let me show you how I've been using it. So I write out all of my content for YouTube that I am planning on posting right here. I write out my blog content that I'm planning on posting right there. And then here, so this was, let's go to the first week of January so you can see how I did this. I don't think I had a video on how I'm using this planner. Maybe that's what I should make. So anyways, tasks to do, must to do's for the videos. Then I write out all the videos that I'm posting for this week in this section, and then all of here I write down everything that I am recording, editing, and also I started doing so I started adding reels. Now I had moved in some of the other ones. I moved all of the reels in here in the under important, but I have been making quite a bit of reels for, especially for Facebook, because they are doing really well over on Facebook. So pretty much I would like to do all the tasks that I need to do, if I have any collaborations or anything, reels, looking ahead, if anything comes up, an idea for next week or next month or whatever, I put it down here. I haven't really been doing much in here because I just find I'm not utilizing that notes page all that much. Oh, and speaking of, I did another thing. I went on Etsy and I had purchased a content planner. These are really inexpensive. I think I paid $2 for them. It just saves me time instead of creating my own. I might down the road create my own by tweaking this one or whatnot. Just for now, this is what I'm using, and it is it's just content. It says contemplate title, category, platform, date and time, description, hashtags, keywords, links to include, ideas and notes. So that's what I've been using now to break apart all of my social media posts. And then here's the weekly content that came with that as well. So you can write out platform, post, time that's going up, and then if you want to track your stats in here. So this is what I've been using for past maybe month and a half. So that's what I'm doing. Oh, and I also wanted to show you, not that some of you might not care, but when I was talking about a power hour, usually this is the checklist that we kind of go through when I do my body power hour. So this was the original checklist that I was using, but I do like the other one a little bit better. So yeah, so sometimes I get creative and I color code things. And again, I like to add paper in here because if I sometimes have to write out my scripts, so I'm not babbling about things that don't really, to keep me on track of what I'm talking about. So I'll write out the scripts in here. And yeah, so I have been using this quite a bit. It's been working for me. It's been working for me better than, I think I only had a monthly planner last year for it, and I was really missing the weekly one, but I didn't want a whole, I wanted this. The dashboard layout really works for my YouTube. So that's all I can say right now. It really works. And then for this one, I think this is just a normal one. Let me show you the spread. So that's what it's spread. Now some weeks I do miss, I'm not gonna lie. But I set this up. Here are the books that I am reading. I am missing two books to add to here. So far, I would have liked to have been a lot further along, but I have discovered I needed reading glasses, and then I had one pair, and they were always in the basement for my morning reading. And then when it came to upstairs, I didn't have a pair, so I didn't read for like ever upstairs because I needed reading glasses and I couldn't see anything, and I was too lazy to go and get them downstairs. So anyways, I solved that problem, got the pack of 4 of them or 3 of them at Costco. Now I have one main floor, one in the basement, one upstairs, and one in my purse. So that way I have no excuse. So anyways, but I do write down all the books that I read, and also I do write down Audible books in there as well. I do self-development books in the morning as well as on Audibles, which I usually listen to when I take the kiddos out for walks. If they're all in a stroller, I listen to Audible books, podcasts, or National Wake Up Call. And then all the other time, at nighttime, I read fiction. So that's what I was planning on doing here. Then I did set up all of these cleaning daily routine pages that I did not use at all. So I don't have to reevaluate that. And then I have done these ones I use for daycare, just to kind of let me know the theme for each week that I am doing. We had an inspection month there, so I wrote that down. Anytime I am off on holidays, I write it down. I was going to originally put down when the kids are on holidays in here as well, but as you can see, I did not do it. I just do it on the monthly one. So that's what I've been using for daycare. And then here is my page that I don't know what to do with. I did include my habit tracker that I have not used. So obviously that's not working, but the page looks really pretty. Needless to say. So let me find you a page that I have been really working on. So here's what am I here? Okay. So as you can see, I always start a week very strong, and then I kind of fall off from planning. But like I said, in here I put everything that I'm doing for that day. If I am recording, I put it down record. I can always check what I'm recording in the other planner. We do our weekly menu here. I track my workouts, track water sometimes, but I have been checking off workouts. I write down any emails that I need to send out, anything that's happening with the kids, if I need to go anywhere, appointments, all that stuff goes in here. Like I said, I do a little, I'll write down edit, but then if I want to know what I'm editing, I go into my other planner. So if I record a recipe, I'll go into the other planner. If I'll write down send email, body, and then I'll go into my other planner and see what email I actually need to send out. So this has been working pretty good. Like I said, I'm not that strict. I wish I was a little bit more into this one. I always start strong and then by the end of the week fall off. But it is my monthly spread is very detailed, so I do refer to this page quite a bit because I will put down anything that I'm doing, anything that we're doing as a family. If there's anything that I need to know about the kids, I will write that down. So this concludes my planner setup. I know for some people this is too much, but this is how my brain works. This is what works for me. I have a lot to track, and this helps me track all that. So I hope you had enjoyed this video. If you know of a goal setting planner that you would like to recommend, leave me a message so I know. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and also go check out that water bottle if you're trying to stay on top of your water intake. So until next time, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching.